down. And not one person from the Dragons, not one person from the NRL since my basically finishing up there in 2015, 2016, sorry, has contacted me. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I'm getting to Christmas. We're 3 months into my business. So I've opened up one of the F45 franchises.
Yep. In Nowra?
Yeah, in Nowra, yep. So I've opened that up. It's going really well, but like any business, it takes time to
get the money back.
Yeah,
yeah,
to
100%.
get the money back. So, and I'm having to pay wages for my staff and whatnot, and we don't have enough members yet to pay it off. It's just business. Which I knew, that's fine. But as I said, I'm led to believe my insurance money's sorted, which would have covered me. So I get to December, Christmas, and man, I'm getting calls from the banks left, right, and centre. I can't pay my bills. It's like I was at the lowest of the low, man. Like I've never been that. Like, you know, I was just like, what am I going to do? Like, I'm getting calls from the banks every day, and the business is going well for where it's at, but it's not doing enough to pay my house, pay wages. So I had to sell my house. So I've even spoke to someone at the Dragons, and I'm like, man, like, can you talk to them? No one has called me. I mean, I could, like, you see these suicide things. I was in a position, like, luckily I'm like pretty strong-minded, had a really good family support. No bank's going to give me a loan now to buy a house because I've only been paying myself a wage for 3 months now. So couldn't afford to do it that whole time at the start. And if anything, they'll probably see a bit of bad bad credit.
Yeah, because you missed payments and that.
I had to ring the banks and get I can't remember what it's called.
The relief.
The hardship. So I had to do that. Like that was embarrassing for me. I was like, I'm have to ring the bank and tell them I can't pay my mortgage. Like, can you give me a couple of months off? So then it's like, all right, I've got to sell my house. Even worse than that, like I sold before auction because I needed the money as quick as I could get it. So like, pretty confident in the real estate too. Pretty confident. Probably could have got more at auction, but it's like I needed that money as quick as I could get it. You know,
could have got a trade, like TA.
I can't even get a trade. I'm back. So that's the first thing the specialist said was like, you're not going to be able to do a trade or any sort of job like that. It's a combination of a few different people. Definitely not myself, because from day dot, I rang Paul McGregor in October. I was due to be back. So the year before, 2015, I hurt my back playing against Parramatta. It was like round 20 or something like that. Anyway, I tried to sort of play on with it for the rest of the year. Couldn't do it. I just struggled. Had a couple of cortisone injections, struggled to do it. Came semis. I had to pull out of playing. I played the week before, but I just struggled. I said to Paul, like, I can't, mate. Like, I'm a liability for the team. It's semi-finals. You know, that was big for me to do. I'm Dragons, first, like, your second year at this club, we've made the finals. And I couldn't play, like, and it was on me, you know.
You're making a choice kind of thing.
And then so I thought, I'll just rest it up. I'll get it ready for next year. So we've had our 6 weeks off, and man, over these 6 weeks, it's getting worse. Like, I'm thinking, fuck, how's this get worse? Like,
you have it off.
I'm doing like rehab that I've done before, and I'm not doing too much. I'm not doing nothing at all. I'm just resting it as best as I can, but at the same time trying to do some rehab. And it got to a stage where like I couldn't even like sit down in the car for like 20 minutes without it just like my whole leg just aching. And it's like, this is torture. So you think, you know, that's one specialist's opinion. Let's hope the others is a bit different. And mate, he dead set said word for word what the other guy said, and like they've got nothing to do with each other. Completely different organisations, but they're both spinal surgeons. And when you hear that, like I sort of like knew in my head, like I sort of knew it was going to happen. I was like, oh man, I know they're going to tell me I can't play. Like it's pretty bad, man. Within a week, within 2 weeks, I did everything possible that I
all the paperwork, everything.
So the NRL knew, the Dragons knew, and then so that's the Dragons really pushed it because obviously they wanted to try and get me off their cap. They then signed Timmy Laffey, so they basically signed him on my contract. So yeah, it's a bit disappointing because I can honestly blame the Dragons a bit for this slow process, because from what I've heard, and I won't say who, like on here, it's taken them a good year to even fully lodge it to the insurance company. So it's like this whole year I'm working for them 3-4 days a week. I'm not obligated to. And then it's just like, oh, here you go. Like, we'll start sorting it out now. But it's been 7 months, and then I've just heard last week I rang the RLPA, which, if it wasn't for Mick Crocker at the RLPA, like obviously he's an ex-player at South, so I'd play with him at South. So if it wasn't for him, man, I'd be nowhere. Like I was ringing him, and it's not even his job. Like, but I'd be ringing him constantly, and man, like I'm not hearing anything. Like, no one's contacted me, and he'd be onto it straight away for me. And then finally this lady, so my case was with someone, that bloke's now left them, so then it's given to someone else. She's got to then catch up on my thing. And then I found out last week there's a new broker for the whole insurance thing. So the NRL have changed brokers, didn't even tell the RPA. Once NRL didn't inform me there's been a change of broker, and it's like, so now they've got everything's going through the pipeline with a new broker, so it could still be months away.
Like, I mean, it could be a year away because of the way
the worst thing, I'm not guaranteed it. I'm not guaranteed it.
And to be clear to everyone, it's only 75% of the contract you did sign and were, supposed to be paid anyway.
Yeah, so the last year. So not even the whole contract. So I signed a 3-year contract with Dragons, so it's 75% of the last year of the contract. But yeah, look, it's disappointing because, as you said before, I'm not trying to get millions of dollars out of some company for an accident. Like, I hurt my back playing football. I don't blame the game for it.
Yeah.
But, it's part of the protocol. I pay my insurance. I did that my whole career.
That's another thing. Yeah, you've been paying insurance your whole career.
It's in there. Like, that's what I'm entitled to. I've done everything I can possible to get it.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm at the stage where I'm like, man, just give me a yes or no answer then. Like,
so you can move on
with my life.
Farrell.